Can you see them yet?
No. I suggest you clear the entire area. If the monument blows, it'll bury half the valley.
We're moving out now. How long before those specialists from G6 arrive?
Hold on, I'll find out. Let me contact the Jaguar. Hello, Jaguar. How long before you reach the monument?
How far away from the monument?
I figure 2 minutes for me and 3 minutes for you.
Watch out, buddy. I'm gonna beat you.
Like hell.
Best of luck, Jaguar. It's your turn to save the world, gentlemen. There's nothing more we can do up here.
We'll explain later.
¿Qué hace usted? No entrada.
How much time we got?
2 minutes. Reminds me of Montevideo. Remember?
Who could forget it?
Barely got you out alive.
Yeah, I was the one that got you out.
You're a man, old buddy. I'll take the other guy and chase down that bomb.
This is G6, New York. Body of Bret Barrett, codenamed Cougar, remains unrecovered. Officially classified as dead.
And the Jaguar, New York?
The Jaguar lives. Anna Thompson is confident he can be persuaded to re-enlist once we find him. Meanwhile, top priority to obtain more information on Esteban and the killing of the kings.
That's enough now. Will you stay this time, Jonathan?
Maybe.
As a boy, you never wanted to leave here.
Those were good years, Sensei.
Some strangers showed up yesterday. Logan thinks they're looking for you.
Probably one of Anna's trials. Let's avoid trouble if we can.
What if we can't?
Then we'll let Anna pay the hospital bills.
Give me a jug of wine, a honky-tonk woman, and a good old country song. I said, give me a jug of wine, a honky-tonk woman, and a good old country song.
Give me a plug from that old Dodge, will you, son?
Hey, fill up, Harry.
Hot, huh? Yeah. Must be cooler up in the mountains, huh? Yeah. Looks like the old man's been smiling a little more since you've been back, Jonathan.
Where's the John, half-breed? You there for something, Geronimo?
Calm down, fella. Round him back.
Button up, old man. I'm talking to Geronimo. Hey, Tano. I'm talking to you.
And this is WPTC, the big little station in the western states. Remember, it's a hot mother day out there, friends, so you baldies remember to keep in the shade while all of us good people listen to a jam that's coming up next year on the big little station.
Those boys are getting sore every year.
You look kind of rusty there, Sensei. We'll have to get you oiled up.
Wait here.
It might be better if I come with you.
No, just wait. Marvelous, Jonathan. Really marvelous. I'm delighted you've recovered so quickly.
What now, Anna? What's next?
Why do you always assume I want something?
Look, I'm sure you and your little bulldog didn't just fly in to see the cows.
That's what I like about you, Jonathan. Always direct, no fat, all lean. I need you. I need the Jaguar. You probably don't get the papers here. Hassan was killed 2 days ago in El Habab.
Oh, Abdul Hassan?
They've got the killer, Koblenz. He's British. They insist the U.S. is behind it. I'm afraid the whole Middle East is in danger. 2 state leaders assassinated in a week. Large amounts of currency changing hands. And all we've got are 2 obscure leads. A codename, the killing of the kings, and a man called Esteban. He's the link.
No. No way.
Tell me how to prevent the killing of the kings and I'll buy it. We're professionals, Jonathan. Remember that.
Find the man, kill the man. Professionals.
About Bret. That business at the monument. Apparently it was more complicated than we thought. We think Esteban is responsible for Bret's death.
Will you go back this time?
Can I speak to Benashir?
I'm sorry. He's resting.
Who is he, Dame?
An American.
Send him away.
Sorry. He's too tired.
Mazalikun Katida Min El Katat.
Show the gentleman in, Ame.
Cross. Benashir.
Is it really you?
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله
Hey, listen. I don't want you to take this job just for old times.
If it's for you, Jonathan, I take nothing, you hear?
Don't worry, they can afford it.
I'll give it to the boy. After all, his mother just passed away. They owe him something.
I'm glad. You know, Bret always did want his son to be taken care of.
It's a strange business we are in, Jonathan. Dealing in people's lives and millions of dollars, and in the end, nothing. If you were to die tomorrow, Jonathan, what would you leave?
Hassan's assassination, was it political?
No, not likely. He had limited political influence. But he did take a bribe. From whom, how much, what for, I don't know. However, I did hear the name Esteban.
What about Koblenz?
Nothing yet. El Sharif reveals no more secrets than a magician would.
I've got to go in.
Ahmed, the map. Since the Middle Ages, El Sharif has swallowed many men. Fortunately, I survived.
How do we get into this prison?
You will find him here, in the chamber of endless day. Koblenz will talk eventually. Once he's talked, he's dead. You realize that. You may find him blind. The last thing I remember is those lights and the face of Habish. Armand Habish, that sadistic bastard. If you meet him, remind him of Benashir. Ahmed is my eyes. He drew the map. He knows where every guard is positioned. Not to worry, he's as fast as his father. The best time to go in is before the dawn. Goodbye, my friend. How's the attacker?
Iowa.
How long before the next watch stop then? Finish your coffee. We must check deep log. Abner, count! Talk or rot here forever!
Abish?
Who are you? I bring regards from Benashir.
I should have slain him.
Can you run?
I kill those bastards.
I said, can you run?
I don't think I can bloody walk, never mind run. Hold it. I think I can make it on my own now.
Right.
Come on! Who the hell are you? Come on! A friend!
Back door. That way we don't tip the doorman.
Come on! Get them!
Did you talk?
You're joking.
Esteban will be glad to hear that.
Good. You can tell him Koblenz never talks.
Did
Did you ever meet Esteban?
No, never.
Then who is your contact?
You work for him, sweetheart. You should know.
I said, who is your contact?
I got the job at Fleming. We usually work together.
Fleming made the deal. Where is he now? What's he up to?
None of your lousy business.
Look, this isn't a free ride, you know? All right, who's Fleming going to hit?
Some geezer runs a banana republic. General Villanova.
Here's what we've got. Hassam openly opposed drug trafficking. Fine. As long as the United States guarantees an arms supply, he's able to burn the poppy fields. Then the U.S. cuts out military aid. Conflicts of policy, the usual political crap. Hassam has to change his stand. He gets his government to subsidize the farmers.
A new drug source suddenly available.
What about the tie-ins with Villanova?
Although it's one of the big six opium producers, Santa Fortuna's kept to itself. No alliances and no deals.
In fact, Hassan and Villanova have only one thing in common.
Both received large amounts of cash from the same Swiss bank.
But neither made an effort to deliver any drugs.
So Hassan gets his throat cut in the bathtub.
Van Ashir now informs us uncut opium is on the move from El Habab.
And there's more from Santa Fortuna.
Esteban's more than just a link. He's the driving force.
And where's he driving to?
It's a new cartel, a $3 billion operation, connecting every major drug source from here to the Far East.
That's ridiculous. These countries have never worked together, never.
They are now.
Jonathan, your ticket for Santa Fortuna will be ready immediately. Well, let's get going.
Welcome to Santa Fortuna. Your beloved Generalissimo, Hector, Maria, Carlos, Jose Villanova, welcoming you to Santa Fortuna. Donations for the Villanova National Community Chest will be greatly appreciated. Box for this purpose.
How do you like it?
Not bad for starters. This is a surprise.
Consuela. It's my job to take care of your needs while you're here. I've booked you in at La Pala. 5 stars overlooking the Caribbean.
Thank you. Very thoughtful. I know what Koblenz did wrong. What was Fleming's mistake? What got him caught?
No respect for Latin family tradition. He tried to bribe the general's nephew.
When I meet with Villanova, I'll remember Fleming's mistake.
How strange. How utterly strange. The Americans sent me 3 jets, 16 tanks, thousands of rifles, and today you, Mr. Cross, to undermine me. But they're wrong. It is you, Mr. Cross, who will be destroyed. I have been patient, Mr. Cross, and patience has indeed paid off. Normally, I would have had the prisoner shot immediately, but with Jupiter rising, I decided to wait.
General, somebody sent Fleming.
Nevertheless, I did torture the prisoner. Just a little. Well, a lot. And he did talk. So you see, Mr. Jaguar, I am in possession of the information you are seeking.
Then who's this Esteban? And why do you want you assassinated?
Oh, yes, the Yanks also sent me a divine little motor car with the air conditioning. It gets very hot in the summer in Santa Fortuna. So you see, Mr. Cross, nobody is wishing to find me dead. That is merely a misapprehension.
What about Fleming?
Fleming, see for yourself. Mr. Fleming, allow me to introduce Mr. Cross, the great Jaguar. He has come to rescue you from my clutches. So you see, Mr. Cross, you have been the victim of what the Americans call a misconception, and that is in your stars. I hope you like my humble dwelling, Mr. Jaguar. Oh, I forgot to mention, my brother, Antonio, designed this for me. I made him a colonel for that. It was just before I had him shot. You see, he wanted to become General Villanova, but I gave him a full military funeral with honors. He is buried here, beneath the floor. You shall have the space next to him, with a plaque, of course.
Make sure you spell my name right.
Don't worry, right or wrong. Now, I will respond to your questions. Esteban asked me to perform him a little favor, for which I was amply rewarded. However, I couldn't deliver my part of the bargain. Of course, I kept the bribe. the little gift.
Of course.
We needed, you know, hospitals, schools. I have a big development for my people. Esteban's money went towards that. Not all of it. I did retain a tiny percentage for myself, but my needs are humble, and my people do love me. Where was I?
You double-crossed Esteban.
Yes, of course. I do not like your choice of words. Esteban did send in a killer, but the killer failed. However, we are now good friends.
You mean Esteban came here personally?
Oh, yes. We made an excellent deal. It's pity you missed him. He was just now at the airport. Bulletproof glass! Quite unnecessary, of course. My people adore me. The helicopter is a little token from the Russians. Fully equipped, 50 caliber machine guns front and rear, rocket launchers underneath. The time has come to say goodbye, Mr. Jaguar. I will introduce you to the firing squad. Perhaps I will remind you why it was you came to see me. Bang, 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 bang.
Tell everybody to hold it, or I'll snap their general's neck.
Do as he says! Mars is in the 10th house. You can't win.
Get yourself a new astrologer.
No, no.
All right, let's move. Damn.
No, don't shoot. I want him alive. I want him alive. I want him alive. Get him for me. Bring him to me. Esteban, the rockets, the whole place will blow up. Not my little helicopter. Why couldn't you take my motor car? Give my regards to Broadway. Say hello to the president. Tell him I kiss his children. The head of state has to preserve some posture of dignity.
Anna, Esteban knows we're on to him. He's moving faster than we thought. My guess is he'll be trying to push the market up, so check on the smaller suppliers. My next stop is Hong Kong. Anna, Hong Kong is colorful this time of year, but information's difficult to come by. A name keeps popping up. Richards Shipping Lines. Run a check. Meanwhile, I'm still investigating the smaller suppliers.
Still checking on Richard's lines. You were right about the small suppliers. Reports are coming in now. Washington reports.
This is G6, Washington. The Jaguar's assumptions are correct. Last night, Bruno Bonifetti was retired from business. He dumped his goods on the market. The street value was doubled in the last 5 days.
From Paris.
Maurice Gerard's operation was bombed early today. His supply has been confiscated, we believe, by Esteban, who we suspect has already left Paris.
Check the cemetery on the mainland. There's an informer waiting for your call. You can trust him.
I've discovered an operation of fishing boats transporting drugs to Richards shipping lines. Any news on the other ships?
G6, Rio. A shipment of bananas was loaded onto one of Richards' boats last night. It left 6 hours before schedule. G6, San Francisco. 2 of Richards' boats that were in dry dock here were suddenly reactivated. They had an unknown consignment for a Zena Vanacore in Rome.
Hello, Jonathan. Checked out Vanacore. She was instrumental in the release of Richard's son, whom we've discovered was kidnapped 3 months ago. A meeting's been arranged for you with Richards at his Madrid mansion.
We know your involvement, Mr. Richards, but you treat it as some kind of a game, and these games take time.
It's always a game, isn't it? A long, exhausting game.
Which you've been playing for months.
Getting progressively less skillful at. Well, you obviously have all the facts at your disposal. What do you want from me?
A few more facts.
And I'm to be truthful. What about yourself? What's your name, for instance, your real name?
Jonathan. Jonathan Cross.
You're working for Interpol, no doubt.
G6, as a matter of fact.
Same thing, they're all alike. Manipulation and subversion, usual schoolboy pranks. You know, Cross, I'm a tired man. To steal a title from Rimbaud, it's been a season in hell.
I'm not going to give you any sympathy, Mr. Richards.
I don't need your sympathy, Cross, or anything else you have to offer. Would you believe it? I won an Olympic bronze in 36, 100 meters. I was in excellent condition until this.
How did it happen?
During the kidnapping, they machine gunned down my bodyguards. Me, they shot in the legs. They wanted to keep me alive.
Who did?
They left their instructions. I followed them.
Did they return your son?
Yes. I keep thinking about my other children and grandchildren. They've got me where they want me, Mr. Cross. I'm resigned to it.
What did the kidnappers demand?
First orders came from Rome. They required one of my ships to carry a cargo from Hong Kong to Istanbul. Now the orders come regularly. Half my fleet's at their disposal.
You should have made a stand.
I'm a cripple, Mr. Cross, physically and emotionally. My children, I want them to survive.
You know the cargo your ships carry mean death to a lot of children?
I keep thinking about those others, those nameless children in foreign countries.
Can you give me names? Anything?
No names, no identification, nothing. They call, give their orders, and hang up.
Can I see your son?
He's a good lad, Ralph. I feel responsible for what happened to him.
Where is he now?
In the greenhouse. He breeds orchids.
Do you think there's anything else he could tell us?
I doubt it, Mr. Cross.
I'll keep in touch, Mr. Richards.
Good luck, Mr. Cross.
Hello, Anna.
Jonathan,
What a sudden reunion.
just wanted to touch base with you to discuss the next step.
So who's minding the store?
Reardon. I've got data on the Richards kidnapping, linking Zena Vanacor's mode of operation and eyewitness testimony. In fact, enough to hang her.
Stay down.
Seems like Esteban wants me dead.
Be careful, Jonathan.
I'm looking forward to my reunion with Zena Vanacor.
Sedan, convertible, perhaps something custom made.
Who paid you to set up the Richards kidnapping, Zena?
How are you sure it was me?
You have a distinctive style, a distinctive scent. You not only set up the Richards kidnapping, you're still working as a go-between.
Zena Vanacore doesn't work for anybody. I'm the queen bee for 1,000 workers.
You and your men seem to work well together.
My man would do anything for me.
Even kidnapping?
You used to be so charming, Jonathan. Kidnapping is no longer a crime. It's a business.
It just doesn't make sense with you, Zena.
You know, we do have one of the safest companies in the world. But still, we have an odd accident. A few fingers here and there, an occasional arm. Although last month, we had an unfortunate death.
Don't get yourself hung by little queen bee wings, Zena. Remember, Cairo? You owe me. Now, who was it?
Kane. Adam Kane. The money was a pittance. $2 million. But the contract was beautiful. I couldn't say no.
What about Esteban?
There is an interesting man. I'd give almost anything to be there when you two meet.
Does Kane still work out of Cambodia? Or did the Khmer Rouge float him upriver?
Try Macau. He always had a penchant for Chinese cuisine.
We're even, Zena.
There is an old Italian proverb. A debt can only be paid one way. In truth. I capito. Carlo. Gather the men.
New York here. Received word from the Jaguar in Macau this morning.
Has he found a lead on Adam Kane?
Not yet, but the word is out. One of Kane's contacts has been in touch with him. He's with her now. Should be interesting to see how Kane and the Jaguar get along when they're not fighting the same enemy.
That's a dangerous game, New York.
Isn't it always?
You're like a fine wine, Jonathan. Better with every taste.
You always did have smooth lines, Terry. You still make the embassy circuit?
Now and then. I find my work here tends to get in the way.
How'd you find out about Bret?
Usual channels. I may no longer be the toast of the diplomatic circle, but I still kept up a few connections. I was devastated about Bret. Couldn't work, couldn't concentrate.
How'd you find out I was here?
Adam Kane. We're acquaintances. Same parties.
What did he say?
Well, he heard you were looking for him and he asked me to contact you.
Is he in Hong Kong?
Tokyo. But he'll be here shortly.
You're as devious as ever, Terry.
Well, let's just say I have a talent for matchmaking. And diplomacy. I've set up hundreds of contacts in a very short but brilliant career.
Bret always said he knew you'd do well.
Didn't you?
I wasn't sure.
Well, let's just say you're both pretty special, hey?
You learned from the diplomats. When you spoke to Kane, did he mention Esteban?
I couldn't concentrate, so I came to Macau. Just a moment. I'm taking the children for a picnic this afternoon.
Sister Teresa.
We have things in common, Jonathan. We both live life on a fast track. We both need somewhere where we can love and renew. You've got Colorado. And I have this.
Sister Teresa!
Would you like to meet them?
Yes, sister.
Hello. This is my friend Jonathan. He's from the United States. He's a marvelous athlete. And I've asked him to perform for you. Have fun.
All right, watch this. Like that? All right, next.
You played your part well, Terry.
What's going to happen to him?
I promised him to Adam Kane. If you're worried, maybe when the real nuns return, they'll offer you a job.
I made my choice. But I can't help liking him. Esteban.
The biggest heroin cartel in modern history.
You've been most helpful, Mr. Kane.
Oh, my pleasure, I assure you. 7 billion street value. You've done very well, Esteban. You've had a marvelous innings.
Are you sure you won't join us at Belmont, eh?
I would like to see some of my old friends again, of course, but my business affairs do require my constant supervision. You've chosen very well, however. Belmonte is the most appropriate meeting place.
I have a healthy respect for history.
Those who forget the lessons of the past are doomed to repeat them. Santayana, I believe.
Maybe we'll meet again, Kane?
I doubt it. After all, the kings have already made their killings, haven't they?
Oh, by the way, Kane, I hope you're not underestimating your friend, the Jaguar, even though I find your plans for him interesting.
Should be entertaining. I've invited all my friends. Quite an elite little crowd, actually. Goodbye.
So long, Kane.
Well, Cross?
Cambodia aged you.
Blunt. Always blunt. Cambodia has aged me. It has also made me very rich. I now own franchises all over Southeast Asia.
You think of poppy fields as franchises?
It's ironic, isn't it? When I was at public school, my peers always made fun of my business sense. Poor Adam Kane, doomed to a life of international finance.
Now you can hook their kids. So much for old school buddies.
Jonathan, when we were involved in that unpleasantness in Cambodia, do you remember the offer I made to you? I have no children. I'm the last of my line. There are many people who would like to be my successor, but you are the only one with the skills of a warlord. Join me, Cross. The Far East would become your empire.
Forget it, Kane.
Very well. I could, of course, dispose of you very easily, but we have been friends. At least I can let fate determine your future. Are you acquainted with the lady and the tiger? We play a similar game here, where one also makes a choice. Each of these drawers has something in it. Something good or something bad.
I don't like the game.
Well, you should give it a chance. It's great fun. Excuse me, please. Yes?
I have to know, Kane. Is he dead yet?
It's a pity that you've never learned the ways of the East, Zena. You are always so anxious.
Richards won't go along anymore. Apparently Cross got to him.
Richards doesn't matter. Esteban has what he needs.
He's as explosive as he's charming. I have 4 men in the hospital, and I had to find myself a new assistant. It wasn't easy. Just let me know when he's dead.
Your associate got an unexpected kick from your game.
It doesn't matter. It was only a joke. You couldn't have won anyway. Besides, the real action takes place downstairs.
Sorry Esteban couldn't have been here.
Yes, so am I. Interesting fellow. This will fascinate you, Cross. Japanese warriors used to receive these last rites before going into battle. Now we shall see how fate determines your future. Goodbye, Jonathan.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you please, I would like to propose a toast. I drink to the establishment and to the perverse laws that make us rich.
And here is to all the bandidos from Bangkok to Barcelona, whose crimes have been our inspiration.
To every underpaid, overworked, and understaffed customs post from Rabat to Johannesburg.
Well, drink to that.
And to the youth of our country, may they continue to depend on us for the happiness we supply.
And we'll continue too, Charlie.
To the mothers of the Carabinieri, may the whorehouses they work in succeed.
And this is to the blind police of Marseille and the blind police of everywhere.
And finally, let us drink to our host, a man of international reputation, who has allowed us to share in what will become known as the greatest caper in the world.
To the king, king of kings, Esteban.
My friends, I thank you for your faith and for your money. This castle has seen 13 centuries of momentous gatherings, and now it's our turn to make history. My toast, ladies and gentlemen, is to us.
Bret! Bret!
Cross.
Welcome, old buddy. Come on down. Join us.
You come up here, old buddy. I never believed this would happen.
That's the trouble with you, Jonathan. You believe too much.
What about Ahmed? You deserted your own son. He needs you. What about your friends, huh? What about our friends? What do you believe in, Bret? Yeah!
¡Vamos! ¡Están por aquí! ¡Súbito! ¡Los cogemos allí! It's all a crock. What I believe in?
That shot at the monument. Why?
You're relentless, Jonathan. I knew you'd come after me. Kill one guy to save another? Crap!
So you sell out the next generation, huh?
$7 billion, old buddy. I was the best, and it didn't pay.
You were never the best.
Where you go,